Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nady, and today we'll be trying out the new Fenty Cheek Lip and... what is this? Color Adaptive Cheek and Lipstick and the Poutsicle Hydrating Lip Stain. I literally did like 10 takes of this and I could not get it right. Damn. As you wonderful people know, this is about the products and not the people behind them. Any tip you may have, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Oh, my little berry nut bars, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're out in the world, you're having a great day so far. I myself am doing marvelous. It is such a gorgeous day outside. I can't wait to finish filming and then go edit by the pool. Go get me some vitamin D and maybe some real D. Well, no, probably not the last one, but at least some sun. And I'm also very stoked to be trying these products today because if you've watched my other Fenty reviews, I have a love-hate relationship with this brand. Some of their products are amongst my favorite, like their lipsticks. Oh, hella gorgeous. That stunna lip paint from the packaging to the formula to the applicator, just divine. But then their face products just don't seem to work for me. Like their foundation looks like ass on my skin, so did their concealer. And then their stick products really wiped away whatever I had underneath it, so it just wasn't my ish. My ish? My vibe? The shit just didn't work for me, but I totally love that it works for other people, like yay for that. And so with this being another stick product, I'm curious to know if it'll wipe away my foundation or if this is like an on its own kind of situation. And then knowing that I do love me some Fenty lip product, I'm curious about this. This little lady gives you a soft dewy glow. It's a color adaptive technology for a customized shade. Okay, hold on, we have to look at this because that to me sounds like it's one of those jelly products that you can get off like Wish or Alibaba for like $2. And I think that started to become popular in like the 60s and 70s. And then once again a few years ago where it was like that clear stick with the little flowers in it and people were like melting it. So hopefully this is different. Nope, it is the exact same. Why is this used? Oh, one of my friends was over and I think they may have dipped their fingers into this. So it's not perfect looking, but it is exactly what we thought where it's, wait, is that all you get? Look at how big this bitch is. And we get like 3/4 of an inch of product. Well, maybe it's a full inch. Been a while since I've had to count. But still, look at this versus that. I do also want to make a note that this feels extremely cheap, which is kind of off-brand for Fenty as far as I remember. Like in the beginning of their brand, back when I originally tested the stuff, it seemed like their stuff had a little bit of girth to it, you know, maybe a little bit of their winter weight, kind of heavy. But this is giving serious like Five Below vibes, just not expensive at all. And what the hell is this amount of product that you get? Oh, it doesn't have a fragrance though, which I appreciate. I don't think it does. Maybe like grapefruit? It looks like it would be delicious though, like a ring pop. No, not a ring pop, a push pop. Maybe. No, I don't know what I was expecting. Also weird to the point where normally I would go to C4 to look at the reviews, but I think I'm gonna not do that until we're at the very end of my review and I can compare what I have to say with what other people say. But the stick itself does look very pretty, but how much was this? This is $32. Really? This should not be more than 20. At least for what you get with this. Because again, you can literally go on Alibaba and get 10 of these for $5, and I know it at least changes on your lips. In fact, let me wipe away my little gloss and let's try this on the lips. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, that does feel very nice. It's like an ice cube. Oh my gosh, they're turning pink. Oh, I have Barbie lips. Hold on, we need more. Oh, that feels great. A nice little bit of shine. We have a good bit of moisture, and it immediately changed the color of my lips to be a little bit more pinky. It does feel very similar to like a dry oil, like after you get out of the shower and you put something that soaks in really quickly on. Kind of grainy, a little bit gritty, but that might also be my dry ass lips that I'm feeling. But it's not at all uncomfortable. It's quite pleasant. While she's doing her thing, let's take a peeky poo at this lip stain. This just says it quenches the lips, brings a wet look shine, and it leaves a soft stain. Ooh, I like this packaging. It's very reminiscent of their highlighters, which is kind of like a geometrical shape. Quite nice. This actually does feel like it's worth whatever price I paid for it. It's weighted. It looks nice. Oh, that color is gorgeous. It's like a deep wine berry. Let's place her right there. Oh, that is very kind of watery. I don't know why. I was expecting more of like a lipstick feel where it's just kind of wet. I love that color. It does seem a little bit similar to how that stick stained my lips. So if this isn't super dramatic, you might be able to save some coin and not get this and just get this. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to take a clean tissue and wipe this away to see if it's stained yet. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, and I bet you if you left it on longer than the 10 seconds that I did, it would probably be even more vibrant. We love a vibrant queen. Yeah, I am excited for that. I do take back that this and that are the same color because my lips just look a little bit more pinky, whereas that is like you drank a whole bottle of wine, which sounds like a good time to me. One thing that I am noticing though is that my lips, which they didn't really feel that dry before putting this on, they're just moderately chapped. They feel really fucking dry now, so let me wipe this off. Yeah, and the color does come off onto the tissue. Yeah, they're a little bit softer pink. Pretty. So, darlings, let's go ahead and apply this to the face, shall we? I think on this side, I'm just gonna apply it alone, and we can kind of judge the texture of it, maybe decipher whether or not it would melt off a foundation. Okay, let's try this, spit and all. I'll just pop that right there. Oh, I'm like a beauty queen. That is so pretty. I could see how one would definitely go overboard with this and kind of look like a clown, or maybe a nursing home mama who can't quite see the mirror and she ends up looking like a drag queen, but nobody's judging her. She's fabulous. That is so pretty. I love how it offers a nice dewy shine. It's kind of like a mixture of a highlighter and a blush, but I can tell you right now, this just feels kind of greasy, like it would absolutely melt whatever you put it over. But I'm kind of starting to become a minimalist. Like, I don't like that much makeup, but I also don't ever wear blush unless I'm doing a full glam look for y'all. But if you too are a minimalist hoe and you just want a little bit of color on your cheeks and maybe just a drop of concealer right there, you could totally get away with just doing that and probably not fucking it up by tapping this in. Oh, I think I want just a tiny bit more. I'm not looking for like an 80s, 90s neon moment, but I do want to see if we can get a little bit more color with this. We'll tap her right there. Ah, that's excellent. Okay, let's tap, 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 tap. You know what? Let's also bring a little bit onto the eyelid as well. We love color. Oh my gosh, that really dried my lips out though. Something fierce. Ooh, careful with that, folks. There we have the blush on its own. That is gorgeous. It feels very nice and comfortable on the skin. I am curious though as to whether I should set it into place because it does seem a little bit melty. Also, I did put this over a tiny blemish and it is accentuating the fuck out of the redness in it. It's like somebody shot me in the temple with a pellet gun. So be mindful of that if you are putting this over maybe like a scar or blemishes. It might not be the best product for that. But otherwise, it seems very natural. It doesn't look like a rash on my face or like I walked into a garage door. It just looks like a really pretty sunshine baked blush. Wow, I like it. I am gonna give this a little bit to dry down, but then I'm gonna test setting it into place because I could see going in for a hug and this just wiping all over somebody's white shirt. And if I went out into the sunshine, I could just see this dripping down my face. Like that Rudy Giuliani meme where his hair dye is just like going down his temple. That's what would happen with this. So on the other side, let's apply a little bit of foundation. I'm gonna start with some Yenza Essential Glow Primer, and we can see if this holds up over a product. I don't have the highest of hopes, but it's always good to be optimistic. And for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite, Patrick Ta, and it's like the only foundation I've ever had that truly matches me. Like, girl, look how fucking good you look, girl. Sensual. And then, I don't know why, I'm just, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Squee, just a few drops of my Lancome. I don't know why I'm wasting expensive ass product when I'm literally just gonna go in with a blush and it might just end up wiping it away, but we don't know that. Oh, what the hell. I'm going in with a little bit of my Hank and Henry contour too. I won't be happy unless I'm at least half a glammed gay. I think it's just because I miss playing with makeup so much, like it's been ages. Oh, fuck, that's nice. And we are to the point where we will either enhance our makeup or destroy the living shit out of it. So let's try. I'm just gonna tap on a few little drops of this. We'll go right about there and, oh! It didn't pick up a ton of my product. I mean, a little bit, but not a lot. So I'm just gonna wipe that back onto my finger and let's tap her out. I really don't know if this would be better with like a stippling brush. I hear so many conflicting opinions. Like a lot of people say you should tap it out with your finger, but then other people are like, no, the oils from your finger are gonna lift the shit up. But then some people say the bristles on a brush will do that too. So if anybody knows like a really good method, please let me know. But I think I put on too much. Otherwise, because this is really, really pretty. It's kind of lifting up my makeup, but really not that bad. Like totally less than their other products have. Like I don't see a bald patch right there. I think when we tested the contours, that was the biggest issue that I was having. It would just wipe everything away and I would have like a bare bald patch with a landing strip of poo stain on it. Well, maybe it's taking up a little bit of the foundation, but it's not bad. I am starting to see my freckles shine through a tiny bit, but I'm also not a full coverage kind of queen anymore, so I don't mind that my skin is kind of shining through. However, if I were trying to cover up something in that area, I don't know that I would use this, at least not that much, and actually probably not even this product in the first place. I think that is so sexy. Yeah, I did go in hardcore, but even so, this is gorgeous. Look at the glow it gives me, like I'm in my third trimester. Oh, beautiful. But just like this side, it doesn't feel like it's gonna last. Like I can tell this absolutely needs set into place. And I'm hoping that by doing so, it doesn't just fuck everything up. Let's go in with a little bit of powder and we'll start with it under our eyes first. And let's kind of drag it out and I think the blush is still there, but it's certainly not as pretty and vibrant. Oh gosh, and now I can absolutely see exactly where my base face is missing. It's almost like the glow that it was giving before I set it helped mask the fact that it did remove my makeup. So maybe this is a product that you wouldn't want to set into place, but I could never wear this going out in the heat. And even just walking around my house, the moment that I started sweating probably wouldn't be good. So I don't necessarily mind it set into place, but I would probably want to then go over it with yet another blush. Maybe not. I don't know, because it's still there. It's just a little bit more natural looking. I don't know that I mind that. It's just the certain angles where my actual face is shining through that I don't know if I love. Let me take a little bit of the powder starting on my temple over here, and I want to see if it erases quite as much. No, that seems to be staying the same. Let's just set this whole bitch into place, shall we? Ooh, yes. Well, I'm super confused. It's kind of like you can get two different lives with this product. You can get an absolute stunning goddess glow, but it might not last very long, or you can set it at a place and it's a bit more muted, but like, honey, she is staying the fuck right there. So now let's dive in with our little lippy product. God, that is such a fucking gorgeous color. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wow, I am not used to lip stains and that just is really, really wet. But that color. This actually feels very, very similar to the Fluorescence lipsticks or lip stains, which are so expensive. So if you were ever interested in those, I mean, you could still buy them, but this might be a much more affordable dupe. Oh, that is lovely. I love the feeling once I got used to the texture. I don't mind that. I love the color. And it almost immediately kind of dries down into what feels like a jelly. So it's not going all over the lips. I mean, this feels blowjob proof, which we love that. Let me just give the lip stain a little bit to dry down. I don't know if it's supposed to dry down. And while we're waiting for that, I'm wondering if this would look good underneath the foundation. Like if it would actually dry down so that you could put something over it, maybe it would shine through. I don't want to put this anywhere on my face, so let's try this on the hand. Just do a little dot right there. Oh, hi. Tap her into place. God, that's pretty. And then with just an itty bitty amount of foundation, let's plop her right there. Oh my. So it's just blending in with the foundation and making the foundation really, really red. I don't know if that would be good for people who need color correcting, but for me personally, that is a big ass no. Like it's all over my brush now. So that's a no-go, but over the foundation, it's probably the least picky-uppy that I've ever experienced with a cream product. So yeah, I don't think I mind this. I think what I'm mostly upset about is how little product you get and how similar it is to products that have existed for 40, 50 years. I guess I was just expecting something a little bit different. And maybe for this to have a little bit more in it, especially for the price. Like, look at all this real estate space. Could get at least double the product. And I do want to add that now that this lip product is dried down, it does feel like there's something on my lips, almost like there's a film over them, and I just want to take this off. So hopefully my lips are stained enough. Damn, it doesn't even look like I took the top layer off, yet they feel so much better. Let me go in with a little bit of Repop Gloss. Oh, we love self-promotion. But no, my lips actually are super fucking dry. Oh, it did not take off any color, and I have a gloss over this. Like, this is perfect. I love the color. My lips now feel extremely comfortable. This, to me, is an absolute freaking 10, so we'll see how it lasts throughout the day, but so far, like, I have no complaints. I had that on for what, 10 minutes, if that? And it left my lips this color. Like, that is nice. I do like the blush. Now that it's set into place, I don't think either side is really going anywhere. Nothing really seems to be coming off onto my fingers. So here's how we look, my little butterflies. I will see you in just a second at the end of the day. And we are back. It is the end of my day. My eyes are really tired, even though I have nothing on them. So I did have just a little tiny baby meal. It was just a sandwich. And I think it kind of removed a lot of the color on my lips. I mean, there's a little bit left. Like, it's definitely not my natural lip shade, but it's not quite as long lasting as I thought. I don't know if the lip gloss really fucked it up. I mean, it seemed to help how they felt, but I don't know if it broke it down. I also feel like this lip stain might be a little bit better if you apply it a couple times. Like, when it feels like it's dried down, maybe apply a second layer. But I did also just wash my hands really quickly, and what was on my wrist is almost gone. So I don't think that this has a ton of life to it, but I think there is potential for it to last a lot longer. I just don't love that it is a little bit on the drying side, even though it's supposed to be moisturizing. But also today my lips are kind of on the dryish side, so I don't think it really adds moisture, at least not enough for me to wear the product on its own. But does it add color? Abso-fucking-lutely. I think the color is stunning. As far as the cheeks go, I think we look pretty much the same. This side is definitely really poppin'. If this side isn't the same, it's fading quite gracefully. But even after hours of wearing this, I still think both sides work. I don't really mind either side. Like, they both kind of offer something a little bit different. This side is a little bit more poppin' and natural. This side is just there. Like, I want a little bit more, but do I need more? No. And nothing is wiped away. Nothing seems streaky. Everything, I think, seems pretty much the same, so I'm impressed. I do, however, think that if I had to pick a lip product, I would honestly just pop this in your purse and use it, because even though this doesn't keep your lips super hydrated, at least it's something, and it does offer a really pretty color. Oh, I feel like it's different than the first time we applied it. That's pretty. Now it's like fuchsia. Oh, yeah, I like this, but do I think it's worth $32? No. I think that for what it is, you can get a lot cheaper, but if it's on sale, I do say try it. But by sale, I mean like half off at least. I would say it's worth the price if you actually got a decent amount of product in here. However, with just today's use, there's actually quite a lot missing. So it's overpriced, but it's still pretty. Oh, this has a nasty taste. Now, before we exit this bitch, let's take a look at the Sephora reviews. Sephora. All right, she currently doesn't have very many reviews, but this has a 4.4, which isn't bad. 81% of people recommend it. Not too shabby. This person says it gave them a chemical burn. That's no fun. The concept is cool, but it breaks their base down. Okay. Wearing it under foundation is like wearing nothing but grease, and that is definitely how it feels on the lips, like a dry, oily, kind of greasy feel. Wearing it over the foundation just moves my makeup around under it. On the lips, this tastes terrible. Okay. I didn't notice it until I started going like, and I literally licked the thing. But to me, it's not like offensive. It's something I could get used to, but it's like something in the back of your throat. Normally, I'm not one to complain about things in the back of my throat. As a lip product and a face product, it just isn't worth it to me. Let's see why people love it, because a lot of people do. It lasts all day, which I can confirm it absolutely does. Another person says it lasts all day. Yay. That seems to be the general consensus of all the 5-star reviews. We like that it lasts a long time, and I do think it is really pretty. The taste thing I can get over. It's really not offensive, and from what I just applied, my lips are already dry feeling. So it's pretty, but definitely combine it with other products. But do I say try it? Yes, but only if it's on sale. Ooh, but also let me know if we should try this against one of those really fucking cheap, like clear ones with the flowers that you can get from Wish. Because if this is in fact better than it, then maybe it is worth the price, because it is pretty. And then the lip stain has 4.4 out of 4. People say they hate it. A lot of people's leaked for some reason. I don't understand that. This person says there's nothing good about it. It leaked in their purse. It's runny during the application, which yes, it doesn't last. It's dry on my lips so bad it's literally sucking a soul out of them. I think I know what they're trying to say, but honestly, I too experienced that. Mediocre, it faded after 30 minutes. Once again, very dry. Not worth the price tag, should be $10. Oh my gosh, all of these people's tubes are leaking and they actually included pictures. Oh my god. Look, that is not good. Can you see that? Damn, this person's blew up too. Oh man. See, but then the people who love it have the exact opposite experience. They say it lasts for hours even after eating and drinking. I almost wonder if it depends on the shade, because it seems like the more negative reviews came from the darker shade like what I have, and I can attest that it doesn't last very super long. Yet the people who love it have my type, which is a light pink. So maybe it has something to do with the pigment. I have no idea. But there's almost no in between here. It's either they love it or they hate it. But even the people who are giving it 5 stars still say that there's leaks. So definitely be careful if you try it. I don't know that I necessarily recommend either of these products for the full price, but are they decent? Yes. I really do like the stick. Maybe not so much on the lips. The lip stain, honestly, I could do without because it's a dime a dozen, but also so is the stick. So shit. I like them, but I don't know that I recommend them. Like, obviously, if you're curious, try it, but is it anything to write home about? No. So, there you go. Talk about con-fucking-fusing. Anyways, my loves, there you- oh gosh, did you hear my shoulder crack? Thank you so much for being here. I love having you. And you know what? If you want a little bit more me in your life, head over to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Poplix. You get videos a day early, you get Patreon-only content, and best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy, just like me. And don't forget, my newest Repop collection is available at repopcosmetics.com. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplix.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!